Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a full moon blessing. So we're going to look at a collective message, okay? So if you see this message is for you. So this is not a one-to-one reading, so I do want to make that extremely clear. I've had a couple of trolls lately, so we're going to go ahead and sage that. This is a collective message, and when I'm reading for a large group of people, I'm reading for a large group of people. So sometimes Spirit will shout out a name or a situation or something specific, and if that happens, that just is asking the person whom that resonates with or that might be doing that to pay close attention, okay? So we're going to look at what's releasing in the collective and what blessings are coming in. So what new energies and blessings are coming in for the collective? Before we start that, I want to make an announcement. For the month of April, I am doing a giveaway for this card deck. So it's the Light Seers Tarot. It's by Chris Ann. I bought it with my own money. Okay, so this isn't a paid anything. And this deck I really love. If you're into reading runes, this deck, the author uses a lot of, the artist uses a lot of rune imagery in the cards, and I find that that's really fun if you also use runes. So how you qualify for the giveaway is you subscribe to my channel, you like the video, you comment done, and you share it, okay? So easy peasy, all of that's free for you. I wanted to do something fun for my subscribers, and so let's get started with the reading. Okay, we're going to take some Hawaiian salt as well. Hawaiian salt clears the energy and gives us our minerals. Oops, that's going to bother me. There we go. So full moon in Libra on the 27th, so wherever you are in the world, this may be being uploaded on the full moon day or the evening before. So we're just going to look at what is releasing and what blessings is coming in for the collective. Okay, so what energy is releasing? What energy is releasing for the collective for the full moon in Libra? So this whole full moon is about balancing. It's about bringing in what you want, but releasing what you don't want. All full moons, we always have the opportunity to release. I do have a guided meditation for full moon if you'd like to check that out. It makes it nice that you have a moment to meditate and you do a full burning ceremony in that meditation. Okay, so for the collective energies, for the full moon, Spirit, we'll bring in all of our peoples. Okay, so what's releasing? Perfect. We have White Eagle, the ancestor spirit. Okay, so this is all about connecting with your lineage. So a family wound or pattern can be healed now. So what this is indicating is that a family pattern, an ancestral pattern, generational pattern is releasing in this full moon. So Spirit's saying that you have successfully done the change work in order to clear that pattern, okay? And everyone is going to have a different pattern that they've been working on. We all have different things that come through our genealogy, but Spirit's indicating for the collective that a large ancestral pattern is clearing out for our ascension, okay? And for us to move higher into ourselves. And always go into your own truth. Even if you're looking at a tarot video, tarot takes a snapshot of the energies in the right now, where you can always change it. It's law of attraction, right? And I'm loving this. I know me personally, how I've been working on clearing and balancing in my vibration, both my ancestral patterns that need to be released, so the ones that are being released and healed right now, but also releasing my resistance to the ancestral blessings, okay? Because our ancestors do give us more than just wounds. They give us blessings and really amazing gifts as well, okay? And so what's coming in? All right, we're being blessed. Mary Magdalene is in the house, people. All right, this is the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. This is beautiful. I've been feeling like this for quite some time, that in the collective, we're moving into our personal sovereignty. So while you may be part of a tribe or a group or a family, a large family of people, each individual has their own personal sovereignty. They have their own gifts. They have their own things to teach and share and train others with that's helping the planet to elevate. And so what's really beautiful is this is such a beautiful progression that we're releasing, having completed that ancestral pattern, and now the teacher is awakening in each of us. Okay, and Mary Magdalene, I channel her quite often, and she's just a really beautiful being. Okay, and so there are gifts and what are they saying? Gifts and codes that each person has, and I'm so excited to see those coming forward. All right, what other blessings? Oh, sorry, excuse me. What else is being released this full moon? So it's a really great opportunity to balance the scales in your ancestral patterns. Okay, perfect. Oh, I love that. What's being released is wisdom. So as you're releasing the wounds, the ancestral gifts appear. Okay, the wisdom appears. So it's almost like what they're showing me is it's being like released out of the vault or the vortex, like things that have been, the wisdom that's been encoded in your very DNA, in the water. Notice how they used a water image there with the mermaid. So what's been encoded in your DNA, what you have in your cells, is being released from the vault, because now the space that you have made by clearing the ancestral wound has made space for your DNA activation to be released in your system. So that's really beautiful. What that's telling me is that that you're upgrading, and I say you as we as a collective. So it's interesting because individually what that looks like, it differs. Oh, nice. But all in all, we work together. Okay, beautiful. So what's coming in, the blessings that's coming in, is courage. So you do have the courage to move forward in the direction of your dreams. You do have the courage to awaken the leader inside of yourself. So you're being really blessed with courage to move forward. You're being blessed with flexibility. And notice the tiger in this image, okay? This flexibility says that by being flexible like the bamboo, because this is bamboo through here. It's hard to see. There you go. And bamboo stands tall and it can withstand any storm because instead of breaking, it bends to the wind. And by your flexibility, it's bringing in abundance. So this card shows that not only do you grow strong and you have the courage to grow strong, but the blessing that's coming in is the flexibility that leads to abundance. And abundance in whichever way you've been programming for, whether that be money, whether that be health, whether that be a love partner. You being in this flexibility and learning to be the teacher is really going to bring in this pleasure. Yay! I love pleasure. And we have the deer there and the crystals. These are such beautiful cards. What are these called? Sacred Destiny Oracle. I've just gotten these and they're quite beautiful. So collectively, the pleasure is coming in now, because I feel like, and especially amongst light workers, I do tend to attract a lot of light workers and starseeds on my readings, and we've been kind of working a lot in our inner beings to release the ancestral patterns that are less than desirable. And so this full moon is really bringing a balance, okay? It's bringing the courage to step into something new. What I'm seeing coming in, like these ancestral patterns are releasing so that our galactic, like ancestry, our galactic beingness is coming forward, because Mary Magdalene's sort of pulling me forward looking at the card, right? And so as that frequency enlivens within you, okay, because these roses, they are, I think, 528 megahertz, but they're very high vibrational roses are. So it adds you into your galactic vibrational signature, okay? And so this is really beautiful because you're having the courage, the flexibility to teach and train others, and you get the pleasure now. And I say you as we, as a people, right? I'm loving this moon. There's such a balance happening. So where it might take some courage for you to stand in front of the room and maybe literally teach other people. Some of you might be going into that, and it's typically the unlikely ones, the ones who like haven't wanted to speak in front of people, that are the ones that end up speaking in front of people. Or it's time to sing, or it's time to be in that relationship, or it's time to ask that girl or guy out and say, you know, I feel it in my heart and my spirit, and having the courage to and the flexibility to move into pleasure. All right, and we're going to do the Beyond Lemuria cards as well, and just check out what's releasing this full moon. Nice. And what blessings are coming in for the collective. Oh, and they said 2 more. Yeah, the Lemurians kind of want to talk a little bit more. Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. Anything else? Okay, good for now. Okay, so we have what's releasing is the sacral chakra. This is beautiful. What's releasing and opening is your core chakra. Okay, so this is where your creativity is. This is where your reproduction is. This is where your anything that you bring into creation is. And now it's finally opening up. It's finally releasing in order for you to move forward in the world. For some, the ancestral healing, especially around the sacral chakra. Okay, so the sacral chakra includes ancestral healing that has to do with womb healing for women, so healing the womb, sexual traumas, anything of that sort that you've been working on and healing. Spirit saying that now the sacral chakra, where it may have been blocked before, is now opening up. So there's going to be an increase in your creativity, an increase in your flow. For many of you, if you are manifesting in a partner, increased pleasure, because this chakra, because it's so creative, pleasure comes from here as well. And it's really a beautiful thing for that to be getting lined up again, so in alignment with what you're creating personally, because each individual matters to the collective. And what's coming in beautiful is alignment. So as I just said, the alignment that's happening, and look at those beautiful dolphins, okay, and the dragonfly in the middle. So everything's lining up in your energy system. The dolphins use sonar, so some of you may be moving into teaching or sharing sound gifts, so sound healing. The dragonfly takes us through the worlds into our highest spiritual journey. It helps to illuminate the secrets. Okay, and so many of you may be waking up to new gifts or higher spiritual frequencies. Because next up we have the high heart chakra, which is ecstatic bliss, is what's coming in here. We have hummingbirds at the bottom. These cards are so absolutely gorgeous. They're made by Izzy Ivy, and she is the artist, so these are her paintings. Really incredible. and it connects in with the energy of Lemuria or Mu. So I just like you guys to look at these cards because they're so beautiful. And so we have pleasure and ecstatic bliss. And how this is coming is, it's this sacral chakra is finally releasing and opening up and connecting with your high heart chakra. Okay, so that what your inner being wants, what your soul wants, is connecting with your creative force so that you can bring it into being, so that you can bring it into alignment. Okay, and then we have the energies of Mount Shasta. So some of you may physically go to Mount Shasta, or you connect into Mount Shasta, but the energies are present here. So for those of you that I personally have not been, so I might want to meditatively connect into Mount Shasta after this reading. But for those of you who have been there, and this is a place that you're drawn to, these energies are coming forth. Okay, and so this is what's coming in. Some of you may be teaching or training. I see some of you maybe this is going to be for a small percentage, but what it's showing is like a retreat there, like taking people on retreats and teaching, because you like understand these codes somehow. So the light there is, there's different vortices around the earth, different energy centers. Mount Shasta is one of those, and so that energy is present for this moon cycle. So if you're planning, I know with COVID, some travel is available in certain places and some's not, you know, so if you physically were planning on traveling there, this is your confirmation. But for others, you can astrally travel there or travel through your meditation in dream time, right? But that's connecting in, and that's going to help to connect to the alignment of the high heart chakra. So really beautiful, you guys. So what's releasing is those ancestral patterns, Spirit saying you have completed a cycle. You have wisdom and the sacral chakra that are releasing and opening because you have cleared the ancestral patterns. Now the higher wisdom can come through the body. And what collectively is being brought in is the teachers are awakening. Okay, and this is your inside teacher, as in your inner voice, as well as you teaching others, you know. So some of you may very well be moving into teaching others, and Spirit's showing that you do have the courage. You are being gifted with the courage to move forward. You're being gifted with the flexibility, and you're being gifted with pleasure. Who doesn't like pleasure? My goodness, that's beautiful. And again, we have alignment, high heart chakra, and Mount Shasta. So really large heart chakra activation, connecting with the sacral chakra. Okay, coming into full alignment within your system. So it's connecting desires with your heart, so that they are one and so that they're balanced. So really beautiful lunar month. It's very Libran. Okay, Libra is Venus, so I had no doubt that something with the heart chakra was going to be coming through. But this is really higher energies that I'm feeling. This is very each person awakening to their own unique gifts in order to bring that to the planet for a higher ascension level. So really, really beautiful blessings coming in. The release is beautiful as well, because it's just showing a completion of a long cycle and the beginning of a really beautiful, joyful, pleasurable cycle where you're able to teach and train others. Okay, so thank you so much. Those are the messages that I have for you. And until next time, aloha.